You've been doing that snow dance out there, and it's finally going to work. For snow enthusiasts, this has been a brutal first half of winter, but we're finally going to flip that pattern. And here's the stats, how brutal it's been. We've only had 6 days this entire meteorological winter where we've had snow of an inch or more on the ground. That means 88% of the time we haven't had really any usable snow out there in southwest lower Michigan. Also, in terms of snowfall, 4.3 inches for meteorological winter. The first half of it is the least that we've ever had. But finally, we're going to flip that pattern. Not only are we going to flip it, it's not going to just flip for a little while. It looks like it's going to flip for quite some time out there, and I'll show you that coming up. Okay, in terms of the snow, you can see the deficit's very impressive, or I should say depressing, but we are going to close that gap in the coming days, in the coming weeks. Snow cover out there. Here we go. I mean, really, M55 to the north, that's when we just start using or getting into the usable snow out there. There's about an average depth of snow, about 5 inches throughout the state. 73% of the state is covered with snow. Again, none of it really useful here in southwest lower Michigan. That is going to change, though, in the coming weeks. Snow depth out there, again, very anemic. We're looking at a snow fall probably Friday night into Saturday. That's going to put down the foundation of some snow here across southwest lower Michigan, and hopefully because of that we'll be able to start using those snowmobile trails south and southwest of Grand Rapids, especially with some lake effect events. Okay, snow depth to the north still promising, but for you snowmobilers that went throughout the northern lower Michigan this past weekend, the reports now thin, very thin base. And we're looking at ice underneath that snow. So not really ideal conditions, northern lower Michigan. You can get away with it, you can ride, but you have to be exceptionally careful. And if you're a fast rider, it's really not good for you. If you're just kind of just relax and kind of putt around, you'll be all right. Now up to the north, we're still doing fine across the UP. I was looking at some of the groomer reports, just fine up there. So it's going to be another good weekend across the UP. All right, snow forecast. Here's this event that I was talking about. Once again, it's another storm system that's going to kind of broad brush or sideswipe southern lower Michigan. So the farther south you are in the state, the better chance of picking up accumulating snow. I think we'll pick up right around 2 inches in Grand Rapids, 3 to 4 inches, better bet around Kalamazoo and the Battle Creek area. And there could be a sweet spot right around Monroe, Michigan, Detroit, Ann Arbor, that could approach a half a foot of snow. The air mass coming in, it is going to be an Arctic air mass coming in, it's so dry that we're not going to generate a lot of lake effect snow. So even the second half of the weekend, Sunday, when temperatures are going to be brutally cold, we're not going to see a lot of lake effect. So I'm looking at about 1 to 3 inches up across the UP, all told this weekend. So here's a European model 10-day forecast, and here's what I'm talking about, the pattern shift. You can see Grand Rapids, this is right on through the 26th of January into next weekend, or start of next weekend. 9 inches snow forecast in the Grand Rapids area, Traverse City around 13 inches. So everybody throughout the state will get the snow. That's a European model. Very impressive is the GFS model. Look at this, it gives us 16 inches of snow, 20 Traverse City, 23 in Sault Ste. Marie. Now, next Tuesday, we have a chance of a snowstorm, so we'll have to keep tabs on that. And then we have several forecasts or several clippers in the forecast as well that will likely move through the state in this pattern. And behind those clippers, you get lake effects. So we're just going to basically build the snowpack. The tundra, you can see, it's just building throughout the Great Lakes. This is the forecast. We call it the 32-day forecast, right on through Valentine's Day, and you can see how the snowpack just continues to build. We're not going to see temperatures going really above freezing much at all that I can see in the next month or so. So we're not going to be melting much snow. So whatever falls will stay. Here's the high temperatures on Saturday, and if you're a snow enthusiast, Saturday is the day you want to get out there, Friday, Saturday, because Sunday looks brutal. I'm taking the family up north. We're going skiing, and Saturday we're going to hit the slopes. These are temperatures, highs in single digits, and also in the teens around the Cabernet, Crystal Mountain area. This is cold, but just bundle up, take more, hot chocolate breaks in the lodge. Sunday, it's, I would say, almost prohibitively cold across the state. These are sub-zero temperatures on Sunday. Single digits, just north of Grand Rapids, again around Cabernet, M55, and also around Crystal Mountain. But these are the wind chill temperatures, absolutely brutal, 20 below zero up across northern Michigan, and teens below zero just north of Grand Rapids. I think the Grand Rapids area will be somewhere between 5 and 15 degrees below zero on Sunday. So I don't know many people want to ski in that or snowmobile. Okay, temperature trend, we do moderate a little bit. You can't stay that cold for very long, but notice even as we moderate temps a little bit, they still stay below the freezing mark. Here's the full-scale pattern change. Notice how the trough continues to kind of just reinforce itself right across the Great Lakes in the coming week. What that means, cold temperatures, frequent Arctic invasions of Arctic air. And you can see that reflected in the latest 8 to 14-day outlook. Not only is it much below average temperatures here in the Great Lakes, but that extends all the way down into the Gulf Coast states. Just amazing. And at the same time, above average precipitation, so without question, that would be snow. And how long does the cold air stick around? Look at this. This is the 45-day outlook through March 2nd, and this is the temperature anomaly, which has temperatures below average in the eastern half of the United States all the way through March 2nd. So it's going to be fascinating to see the difference between the first half of meteorological winter and the second half, because without question, it's going to be snowier and colder. So that's good news for snow enthusiasts. Be careful this weekend, bundle up, and have a blast.